Hello and welcome back to Rule the Rails Post-Tutorial with me, Felonious the Wizard. And we are at the BigPlan. And I'm getting where RtR fan is going with his "my first plan wasn't the best either." No, normally I think that's the thing. You start off and you know exactly how you want it, and then suddenly, what? It didn't go where I wanted. But it goes where it goes, and you can always add and remove wherever you want up to something. Now, there is a question mark in the title today, and it's all about the limit. There should be a limit about 1500 something, and I don't know what that limit stands for, or if I'm close to it, or anything. But that's the thing that I'm trying to get to. But then I started to think, what if, let's just for the fun of it, let's say that I want to add something up on that mountain, or if I would add something up here or down here even. Let's say that I want to do that. Might not be a railway, a track, but it might actually be something else. I'm checking on the red trains because the X74s, I have two of them, they are not going in the right. Here one comes. Now I should have the other one up there. I don't. Still don't have it. I get it back again, and we will run it as soon as the other one comes, because I haven't done this. I am also trying to do the others once in a time, but counting seconds. Where are you, my friend? There it is. So yeah, now we have one there, and that's how it is. I have 8 automatic trains going all the time, including the tram. I have added some stuff, and I'm feeling pleased. You know, you get to a limit where, should I really add more? We have all this stuff. We have a lot of stuff over here. There's a produce stand and some other stuff down here. And I've tried to add as much as I could among these ones. Perhaps I should redo those, I don't know, because I have repainted that one. I repainted this because I felt like it should be done that. I've taken one of those and put it in the other end of each, so they are together. I don't know. So, but now I feel like the plots are made, and perhaps I should do a lot of bushes or fences or whatever. I don't know. But it doesn't feel like that's important. Another thing that I really... It got me. Totally. I was trying to do a farm. That's my latest addition. I think this is Neil Young's. And I mean, look at that barn. It's wonderful. And there's tractors and there's stuff and a big house, and I should probably add some road, but I haven't decided if it should be a dirt road, because that building looks so magnificent. So she should have gravel over here and some stuff. And then probably a paved road, but we don't have a paved road. We have this stuff, and I don't like that. I just added it, and then I made some fields and stuff, and then I should add some cows. There is no cows. There is no goddamn cows. Why isn't there any cows? We get sheep. Who wants sheep? But on the other hand, they add up like, I don't know, 10 of them. Yeah. But getting to 1500, I was thinking, let's add as much trees as we can dare to do and see what we get. But then the hours went late, and well, you know how it is. So I didn't end up doing anything, and it's fine. I don't bother. And then I got this idea. What if, let's just for fun say that this little train, the narrow gauge train, let's say that I want this one to go up to the steam train. Let's say that they are sharing the same station or something. So the narrow gauge train comes up here and pulls over here. He can't go over that one, so he might actually be adding in from this side. And that's the point where he returns and go back to this one, stops a bit, and then go down. What if I want to do that? I haven't wanted to do that yet, but perhaps I will. Perhaps that's my next part. I don't know. And of course I want to have some stuff. If you're following the steam engine up, you would love to have some scenery while doing it. And no, I don't have that yet. That is. So that's that. And then I added some. We have a big power plant over here. I added some more houses over here. And it's mostly because I want to have something to look at while I bring up this. But this part here is not interesting at all for me at the moment. But I might actually add something. You never know. So there's my little question mark. Should I add up to the limit and then have this one finished? Or should I just let it be for now? Because I have other stuff I can do. A lot of other stuff, including Minecraft. I can do that instead. And suddenly when the urge comes on me, I will add stuff, because then I don't have the limit to think of. I'm not going to do much over here, but perhaps I will. I don't know how. Just painting the grass away with the grass. I know I need to put some roads and stuff over here. This one, by the way, is not the correct one. What if I should? I don't think it's the right one. It might actually have become that one. Good. Yes, it is. Arts and crafts and baked goods, yes. Women's building, so they're doing the art stuff, the guys are not. Well, that's America for you. No equality between the sexes at all, as usual. I can't really understand why, but they blame the Bible. So, yeah, probably the only thing to do. Now, these two guys, they are going up and down like mad. And I have been trying to time them as much as I can, but I'm totally uncertain. I should actually get how many seconds does it take for him to reach that point, and then how many seconds would it take for him to reach that point there. But then he has an extra little roundabout in here, which also takes time when he goes the other way. And that needs to be added. So, yeah. Because if he goes there to there, it's shorter than going from this place to this place. And that's the timing that is going wrong. Now let's see if the red ones are good. Overall, I'm very pleased, and I really wish to thank everybody at the Littleville Depot, wherever your name is, whatever you have been added to my build. This is more than I could ever dream of building. There are some things that I am so smiling about, among others the RC6, the Littleville Hotel. Of course we need a Littleville Hotel. That's so, I admire that idea. And the skyscraper is really nice, but a little town like the one that I was thinking of will not have one, but since I had it, I would love it. And the hospitals. And then we have Karel's tram going around. A tram! I love trams. I almost love trams more than I love the railway. Almost. Or no, they're equal standing. Buses, however, I'm getting bored at, but mainly because I'm a bus driver myself. So yeah, there is not much to show you except for this, and this might actually be the last one that I show you of the BigPlan. It might be, because I have no real ideas at the moment how to continue this. So let's go over to the other one that I have been thinking about. No, I'm not dropping Rule the Rail as such, because I'm having fun. But I do have an idea about across the USA. I haven't done anything, so we are just loading it mainly because we can. Now here's a bit of a track and a bit of a train. So I'm taking two of these nice, really nice trains, locomotives, and then I have a lot of carriages. I don't really know which one I should have or not have. I'm just adding them and then the track went out. Now I have been thinking and thinking and thinking. Now let's say that we start in California. Let's just say it in states. And my knowledge about American geography is really, really bad. I have been thinking about it a lot, but no. Now the next one should be Nevada, I think. And then I don't remember which one is the Grand Canyon. Is that the Colorado? I don't know, because we have a Colorado River. Now let's say that we have this length. This length is the longest thing you will ever get. And this will have stands and everything, and the roofs and all that. And then we will have, and this I also think this is Neil Young's, but I'm not totally sure. We have a city panel we can put up. We can put up panels. Now, CPM 411, my friend back in Nebraska, he gave me an idea. I'm taking the width from there to there, and I was thinking, this is going to be tough. This is going to be so tough. And it is. It's going to be tough. But then he said, you don't have to. I mean, if you're doing a wall panel with a model railway on, you can actually have a panel way less in. You can just have it like this. Just put a panel up here looking like a city. I'm not totally remembering what the panels were. If Neil Young is watching these, please tell me the city, and I think it is woods. And I would love to add some of my own, or perhaps even if you can make more of these. Let's say that you can make some sort of panel over, I don't know, Grand Canyon, Chicago City, whatever. I don't know what you can do, actually. I doubt that I will be able to do it myself. Still. But then they go inside a tunnel, because we are leaving California and going into Nebraska. Now, there are going to be a lot of trains going around all the time. So what I was thinking about is to have, let's say, 3 trains, preferably goods, of course, that goes in a loop in here. Takes forever for them to reach Nevada. That is over here. This train, however, is quick. It will go to Nevada in a jiffy. So it just crosses through a tunnel and it's in Nevada. The same way goes all the way. So in order to go with that train, you have to stop at each station, look and see, and then you continue. And suddenly you're in the next state. I think it's Colorado. I have no enough guessing. So perhaps I don't need to have it this wide for the build. The build might actually be just a couple of tracks out here. So you're pulling these tracks way out towards the end, and then you put some panels up. That means you can use this area in the middle as, well, whatever you want to. Loops, tunnels, whatever. And then you put next state and next state and next state. And some states will be a station. Some states will just be some sort of terrain. If I find out what terrain is, it is. So this is not long enough, of course not. But I'm going to count. How many states are we going to get through? How many of them is interesting enough to have a station? And I want to do this to just give, if I'm able, I want of course to get CPM state, I want Ron Smalek state, I want RtR fan state, and then we will end in, I don't know, Nebraska? No, New York? Most likely. I'm not going down to Florida because I don't think they have any railroads at all down there. Or should we have Washington? I'm not totally sure. But then there will be trains going through New York straight to Los Angeles, San Francisco. So they will just go through that tunnel and suddenly they are going back again. But that's the goods train. I'm not going to change the route of those. On the other hand, there will be trains going from New York. You will be meeting them. That will be a lot of track laying. Make sure that you don't collide. Or if you use the ID number, because I haven't learned the ID number, then you know that the ID number will go one way and another ID number will go the other way. This one will absolutely have an ID number. I think there's only 4 ID numbers you can give them, but I will give this one an ID number. I'm not totally sure. Yes, you can have this. No, it's only 3. So I will most likely put this one as ID 1. And that's the simplest way of sorting on the tracks. If they don't have an ID number, they will not collide or something like that. And then you have to stop at the station because the train you are meeting is coming in and it's stopping you. So when it's coming in and has removed from the switch, it will make you go again. So this might be stopped now and again. Now I know there's a 2 days layover and stuff. Some of these Amtrak lines are, I would love to go on one of these. Absolutely. They are so nice. And you can really see the states. Yes, it takes some time, but you are often alone. You have a lot of things you can see and do, and perhaps even do other stuff. Do I have taken one? Yeah, I've taken each one like that. Okay, well, that's one way of doing it. I don't know. And then you might, but this is just a might, I might actually add the TGV, which is not in US, I know that, but I might actually put it and see how good it is, because I'm going to have a long stretch of track, and why not using it? So that's the idea, and we'll see what it's going to be. I haven't started it yet. I have to go in and see how many states I'm going to have, and 50% of those states I'm going to use is on one side and 50% is on the other side. I have also to decide how big should each state area be, and how big will be the loops, because I'm going to probably have one loop here and then one loop on the other side as well, but that's just copying, so that's not a big thing. But how many tracks do I need to have going that way? Or should I just follow each other? I don't know. We'll see about that. But then we have to have guys coming in from the other direction going in the loops as well. Now, there's a lot of stuff you can do. You can always make a big mountain and have like 6 or 7 high loops. You can do that. And then you just cut it so 3 of them is going one way and the other 3 is going the other way, and that's how they don't collide, but they go down to a switch and then suddenly they're on the same track that the other one has left. I hope. That's things that I want to learn. How to manage the tracks, because this is not a railroad that you are going to do much. You are going to follow one train. You're probably going to follow this one from point A back to point Z, and that's all. You're not going to be doing much except controlling this train. There might actually be, the others will go automatically, hopefully, and that means that you just have the switches and one power for each place to do. I hope like this is going to be fine, but we'll see. So, any ideas? I'm grateful to have. If there's anything else that I should be remembered about, please. There's going to be a lot of those engines, the SD38s, that will stand on the railway yards, just standing there, just filling out the 3D picture, but they will not be able. However, the lemon tree, I'm going to have the lemon train. I'm going to have that. That's RtR fans, a little lemon train. That's one of those that's going to be, we are going to meet, and it's one of those who is also going to take a short trip from New York to California or the other way around. So that one's going to be in there. There are several other stuff that I also want to do, but we'll add every train later on. We start with the tracks as we always do, and until I know how to do this, I won't do anything. So next video might take some time before it gets here. So I just thank you all for watching this one, and see you again. Keep safe, wash your hands and all that. Okay, bye.